We're joined now by Nicholas Monteiro for MTech Motorsport, a Brazilian, and we love it when Brazilians come down here. Nicholas, obviously, when you hear the phrase Brazilian racing driver, there have been so many awesome drivers over the years that have come out of Brazil. Who's inspired you?
I think my biggest part is Ayrton Senna. I really like all the stock car drivers in Brazil. It is like V8 car, like Australia, but a lot of good guys over there. I watch every time they race and everything. Is pretty much expired, you know. I love Daniel Serra. Every time I'm in Brazil, I test with him with shifters and everything. He's awesome. Really like Fraga, Felipe Fraga. He's a pretty much good driver. And yeah.
So how did you get started?
I started in karting when I was 6 in Brazil. So I did my whole life karting in Brazil. I did like 2 races in Europe and a lot of races in USA. And yeah.
What was the point where you thought, okay, well, I've gone this far in Brazil. I won't go down the stock car route. I want to pursue single seaters. When was that moment, and can you recall it for us?
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. I was in karting. I win the Escusa in USA, and the guy say, "No, I think you're a pretty good driver. Let's try to go to F4." Then my dad buy a car, and we ship it to Brazil, and we starting testing to see if we'll be like wait 1 more year and test, or just go straight to F4. And the testing was like pretty good. I was learning the car and everything. And the first year we did in Formula 4 Brazil was like the first year in Brazil of Formula 4, and we were there, you know. Was a lot different, like karting to Formula, big cars, a lot more powerful and everything. And yeah.
We always ask this question, but I'm fascinated with you because there's 2 routes there. You could go to America and focus on making it to IndyCar there, or there's the more classic route the Brazilians have followed, which is head to Europe and aim for F1. Which one are you erring on the side of doing?
I love IndyCar. Was like my dream. Like when I was 6, starting on karting was like I want to go to a lot for Indy. I really like the drivers. The car is like actually the same, so it's more driving, not car. I really like F1, or like pretty good drivers, but I think Indy is more like the same thing. The difference is just the driver, you know, little setup but more driver. And the sport in USA, I really love. I don't know, like the fans and everything. It's pretty awesome.
So in that respect, if Indy is where you want to go, are you hoping to plan to sort of maybe get in touch with an Leo or a Tony Kanaan who are at the end of their careers and maybe willing to help you, or at least introduce you to people that can help you, because they got help when they were young coming up? And so is that part of the plan?
Yeah, it's part of the plan. My coach in USA is Beto Monteiro.
Oh, right.
A really good guy who helped me a lot. And like Beto Monteiro, Tony Kanaan, and Elio is like really friends. Every time we are like on the races with Indy, we have a chat and everything. We better have like good guys, so we go to like Indy Next and Indy. And Beto is awesome. Every time we're together, he have like a lot of friends in all the tracks. Everyone in USA knows Beto, and he's a pretty good driver. I learned a lot with him.
And just a quick question. I saw you moving into the hotel, and you and your trainer and manager were bringing your bikes in. I'm sure people are fascinated to see how you basically travel and still keep your training up. So you've got a stand-up bike effectively in your hotel room. How often do you use it, and how effective is that for you to remain sharp?
Yeah, I really love bike. I ride actually every day. It's very helpful for training. So we wake up like 5:30, ride like 2 hours, and go back to my hotel. Just today we don't ride, but yesterday we ride 2 hours and 35 minutes. And helps a lot. I don't like too much to run, you know, but I love biking. It's fast, is wonderful. And I think biking helps a lot, just to like every time you're doing like a lot of, I don't know how can you explain, like every time you need to think, because every time you have like a lot of pain because you don't stop like for 2 hours and 35 minutes is a lot. And every time like we need to focus to how we can be better with the pain, because on racing, like on the last laps, sometimes it is like a lot of pain when you're driving, and bike helps a lot. But we actually do a lot of gym. Today we wake up and go to gym and go to the track, and yeah, just like on the races, day race, we don't have gym, so it is more to relax and everything.
As someone who has been racing almost their whole life and has a lot of talent, how do you balance the pressure of racing with your own personal life?
Can you repeat, please? Sorry.
So you've been racing for a long time, almost your whole life, and you have a lot of talent. How do you balance the pressure of racing and then going home and having your own personal life? Where's the boundary between the two?
I think it's just like focus on racing and focus on the life. I don't do like too much stuff every time. I'm just preparing for the races and everything, just sim. So it's a bit more easier, you know. And yeah.
Well, thanks, Nicholas, for joining us. Best of luck this weekend. Hope it goes really well for you.
Thanks so much.